Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Jose, and I've been sharing and also documenting my life for the past, I don't know, 10 months here on YouTube. And I've been also showing to you guys my day to day life and also my activities, my work, not only my corporate job, but my job as a photographer in New York City. That's where I live right now. And I know I've been kind of off for the past couple weeks, but that's a reason for that. And the reason for that is that I wanted some time for myself. I wanted some time off, and also I wanted to get some lay low time. Because I went to Mexico for 7 days, and I went to Cancun, and I just booked a hotel, bought the ticket, and I flew. I went all in to Cancun, and we're gonna get to that right after I give you guys some updates. And I have to say, Cancun is truly amazing. It's really beautiful, and everyone that gets a chance to go to Cancun should do that 100%. But I wanted to touch base with you guys on why I've been so distant and also not posting um, as often as I used to. I know that shorts are being uploaded and posted daily, at least like 2 videos per day. So that's a good thing that we can also, share and also keep in touch for somehow. And I also was going to share with you guys that I've been working two corporate jobs, the normal 9 to 5, and I quit one of them. So right now I'm still working a 9 to 5 job, but also not as crazy as it used to be, cause the first company that I got the chance and also the opportunity to work with, it started all really good. It was just flowers, and then all the the good things that you get to see and experience in the first time you started for a new company. Then it all became really dark and also toxic in terms of the culture of the company. So I made the decision to leave the company, but I told them, in a month in advance, so they could hire someone for do the same job that I was doing. And that's what happened. Well, 4 weeks went by. I left the job. Right now I'm still working with the other company. That's kind of relative new, and it's been a couple weeks now, and I'm pretty happy with them. Not only because I'm working with the industry that I have always loved and have a passion to work with, which is the restoration industry, but because the culture is much more direct and no more BS as it used to be. And I feel that we can really have a good time by saying things to the face, always in a polite and also gentle way. But right now I feel that I can breathe. I don't know if any of you guys have experienced that kind of situation where you're in a company that you feel that the culture is toxic, but not only as toxic as you went viral on TikTok or this kind of content that people tend to make memes out of it, but really toxic. And I don't want to get into the bottom of that because that's behind, and I was able to end my contract with them, but kind of happy about it that too. But right now I feel that everything's falling into place, which is the best feeling that I could have, you know. And right now, all that I can think about is that I wanted to give my all and also do everything that is going to matter to this new company, especially because I need to build my reputation for the company, also with the vendors, the customers, the management. And so it's going to be a really hard time, trying to build up from the ground. And building up from the ground was actually something that I was talking to my therapist, a couple of days ago, because I had to make the decision, to leave the job or even to continue the same job or even to say no to the new offer. And I was breaking out. Yeah, that's why I decided to go on a session, late night session with a therapist. It was last minute that I needed to talk to her and also to lay things on the table and also get to the bottom of everything that's going on. And I was so anxious and also feeling sad about the whole situation because um, I needed to make a decision, and the decision was made, and it was not happy. I wasn't happy. It was not easy. It was one of the hardest decisions that I ever had to make to begin with, and the date and also the morning. It was the morning that I made the decision. Also, I decided to stop and end the contract with the previous company and also start working with the new one. And just that, I was really relieved, and also I felt that I had taken a lot off of my plate, because I could finally breathe. And that's one of the triggers and also the most keywords for me, finally able to breathe because I haven't been able to do that for so long, so many months that I felt like I was stepping on my toes, so having to have the delicacy to choose the words to say, I'm not saying that I'm not polite, that I use bad words all the time. That's not that, you know. But you always have the feeling that you always have to police yourself. You know what I mean? And I was able to go through that. But not only that, I was able to talk to my manager and also let her know that that was it for me. But I was also going to deliver all the projects that I was working on at the time. And she was really happy with that because most of the times people tend to leave their jobs and just quit. They just quit. They don't even care about the projects that are ongoing or even the work in progress. They just quit and they just walk away. And I didn't want to leave an impression like that. And that's what I did. I quit the job by 1 month in advance. I was able to finalize all the projects that I was working on. I was able also to train a new person to take over my job and also to continue to do the client relationship, but also the vendors and everything else that I was going to live at that person. And that was not an easy job for me because I tend to keep the things to myself, and also I tend to take and also make the decisions at the very last minute. And I wanted to change that. I wanted a new chapter of my life. This is 2024. I'm 27. I wanted to start the year and also the quarter with the right foot. So um, I left the job. I was very happy. I quit the job. So I quit the job. I was very happy about it. So I quit the job and I was very happy about it and I felt relief. You know, not in a long time I have felt that way. I was finally able to breathe. And to breathe is not the only thing that makes me feel, keeping moving forward, but also that kind of gives me the possibility to go for it. And by quitting the job, I was still going through, a whole year of working with them, but also finalizing the projects, as I said. And I started working with the new company. They were based off on Texas, so sometime this year I'm definitely going to the office. I don't have the requirement to go and work in person all the time, so I can choose whenever I go to the office. Me being based in New York City. Is not that close, to the office in Houston, but definitely I'm gonna do that anytime soon, and I'm gonna record that day for you guys as well, so you can see, my what is like a day in my life, going to the office and working a 9 to 5 job as a finance manager. And oh gosh, I feel like I have, taken off my shoulders so much just by telling you and sharing with you guys all of this crazy in the past 4 weeks that I have been, living and also working and also traveling a lot. Right now I'm in Brazil. It's been four, no, 2 weeks that I have been in Brazil, so I was able to see my family, see my friends, and also hang out with a couple friends that I have. I still haven't had the time to talk and see every one of my friends that I have with, but I plan to do that right now. It's Friday. It's 5-4 in the afternoon, so we're definitely gonna hang out later tonight, and I'm really happy because I got to see them, and I just really love them so much. I cannot wait to see them and hang out with them and get an update and also share everything that has gone in both of our lives so far. And yeah, speaking of Cancun, I must say that Cancun was not exactly what I had pictured on my mind, because growing up, you can see, I was able to see on television, these beautiful images and video and footages of Cancun and people going crazy and also these bars, these parties. And I was like, when I grow older, I wanna go to Cancun anytime, at least for a week. I want to be there to see the energy, to see the places, the beach, because the water is so clear, clear water, blue skies, the sand is gray, And I was like, I needed to see that in person, because I've been to Mexico before, but not Cancun. So I bought the ticket, I flew to Cancun and I stayed there for 1 week, and it was the best decision ever. The best decision ever. I was drinking caipirinha and also mojito and also sex on the beach every single day, all day for the 7 days, and I was beautiful and it was the best of my life. Even though I went solo for the trip, as most of my travels that I do, um, I was able to finally meet people and also hang around with these people from the hotel and also from the beach. And also I was able to talk with a fellow Brazilian. Shout out to Marcio if you're seeing this. It was really nice to see you and to meet you and to get to know all your family. Cancun is always a great idea, and I'm happy that we were able to do that. So Cancun. Speaking of prices, Kinko is a bit overpriced, if you ask me, Brasilia, growing up in an island, in the beach, so I was actually used to all of that, all of the what Cancun has to offer. I was actually used to that because I grew up right here in Brazil, and as that's where I am right now. And I think that it's a bit overpriced, if you ask me, not in terms of food and also drinks, but also getting services as such like tours and also walking around the city. It's a bit overpriced, but we get that. Okay, no shade, no shame in that. We totally get it. This is a tourist zone, and also this is like the Caribbean water and the sea, so that's totally relatable and understandable. I just wish we could be more creative when I just wish we could be more creative when it comes to, exploring a city and also make that for not just tourists, but the people that live in the city. But, aside from that, Cancun is really beautiful. I was able to walk on the street and also go to the beach. The beach is beautiful. Uh, the clear water, the sand that is great, the blue skies, the fresh air that you can feel whenever you take a deep breath. It's just amazing. It's just out of this world. The moment that you get to compare the air in New York City and the air in Cancun, is just two different sides. It's just two different worlds. It's just different. You cannot compare that. And having the chance to be in the nature and also to dive and also to be in the beach and also walk with my own foot on the sand is just another thing. It's a whole nother world, you know. And as you guys know, I was living in Canada for a couple months, and also I was living, minus 30 Celsius degrees, and that is crazy because as soon as I landed in Mexico, the weather was like 32 degrees Celsius, which is like the total opposite of what I was having and also living in Canada. So I thought I was gonna get sick, but I didn't, which is good. I think I'm doing okay with my health, not in my mental health, but my body, physical health. Because I didn't think I was gonna handle it. The same as the spicy foods and also the sausage that they use in the food in Mexico. It's way too much and also heavily sausage and also mixture um sausages and also spiciness. Why does every single food has to be spicy in Mexico? Someone please tell me, because I don't get it. Every single one has to be spicy, and if you ask them to not put any spice on it, any chill on it, any chili on it, they're gonna be like, okay, we're gonna do that, but they do that. They even do that after you're not asked to. So I don't get it. But that was crazy, that was really good to be in Mexico for a whole week. And also to be on the beach, because me growing up the beach and also living in the city, that's two different opposite stuff, that I wish I was more able to do that more acting. more often. But I cannot complain. I was able to get away the city, get away the cold, the extreme cold in Alfred, Canada, and also to finally take a break and explore the city. But it's beautiful. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna go back. I don't know if this year, but I'm definitely gonna go back to Cancun, and I also want to explore other places. Other beach places there, and mainly as tourist as this one that I went. So that was it. I left Canada, left a corporate 9 to 5 job, I started a new one. I went to Mexico. I went crazy on Mexico. I mean, the best time of my life. And now I'm in Brazil. Reconnecting with my roots and also getting to see my family one more time, and also just having the possibility and the chance to hug and to be with my mother. That's the best thing that I could ever ask for. So I'm really happy about that, and taking the time, before I go back to the city, which I know is gonna be crazy. The city is crazy. If you don't live in the city, if you've never been to New York City before, it's crazy. The wind, also the people living off the streets, and also the subway. Oh my gosh! And now to start with the rats. The best, I mean, not the best, the worst thing that can happen to the city. But that's for another time. I don't have to worry about that now. I just have to enjoy Brazil. And when I mean Brazil, I mean João Pessoa, my city. So I'm going to try to just wanted to give you guys an update of that, and also share this news with you guys. I know that you're gonna get so excited as I am right now, and we're gonna see each other on the next video. So if you're new here to this channel, make sure to subscribe, to hit the like button, and also if you want to see something from Brazil, especially when I'm in Brazil right now, so that's the right time to do it. Let me know in the comments, and we're gonna see each other on the next adventure. Bye bye.